They say blood is thicker than water, but what happens when that blood is poisoned by the ultimate betrayal? We've watched Tina Campbell survive the fire, we've watched her pray through the pain of Teddy's past sins, but this is not just a heartbreak. This is a soul-shattering execution of a sister's bond. Imagine the person you shared a womb with, the person who sang Mary Mary by your side while the world watched in awe, leaning in to whisper the one truth that would leave you breathless and broken. Erica didn't just admit to a secret. She admitted to a nightmare that involves the very man Tina fought so hard to keep. As Tina crashes out, the screams you aren't hearing are the ones echoing through the halls of a home that was supposed to be a sanctuary. Is it really over? Has the gospel industry's most iconic duo been buried under the weight of an unthinkable threesome? Get ready, because today we aren't just talking about celebrity gossip. We are witnessing the tragic final heartbeat of a sisterhood. Hold your breath, because the truth we're about to expose is going to make you weep for the family that was once a pillar of faith. The world knows Tina and Erica Campbell as the powerhouse duo Mary Mary. For decades, they represented strength, sisterhood, and the unwavering power of the gospel. We watched them climb the charts, win Grammys, and travel the globe spreading a message of hope. But behind the harmonies and the bright stage lights, a dark, suffocating shadow was growing. We all remember the public agony Tina went through years ago when she discovered her husband Teddy Man had been unfaithful. We saw her go to the brink of madness, we saw her burn letters, we saw her rage, and eventually we saw her forgive. We thought that was the end of the storm. We thought the grace she showed would be the shield that protected her home forever. But what if the person who helped her rebuild that home was the very person who had secretly helped tear it down? The whispers began in the shadows of the industry, the kind of talk that makes your skin crawl because it feels too heavy to be true. People started noticing a coldness between the sisters. The smiles on social media felt forced, the joint appearances became rare, and the silence became deafening. But nothing could have prepared us for the leak that is now tearing the internet apart. Allegations have surfaced that Erica Campbell, in a moment of extreme vulnerability or perhaps guilt-ridden honesty, admitted to something so dark it defies logic. The claim isn't just about a one-time mistake or a momentary lapse in judgment. The claim is that there was a secret arrangement, a threesome, involving Erica, Teddy, and another party that Tina was never supposed to know about. Can you imagine the weight of that realization? To look at your sister, the one who held your hand through your darkest nights, the one you trusted with your deepest secrets, and realize she was a participant in the very trauma that almost ended your life. If these admissions are true, this isn't just infidelity. It is a spiritual and emotional assassination. For Tina, who has always worn her heart on her sleeve, the crash out wasn't just a reaction. It was a survival mechanism. Reports from those close to the family describe a scene of pure devastation. They say when the truth finally hit the air, Tina didn't just get angry, she went cold. The kind of cold that signifies the death of a relationship. The betrayal of a husband is a wound that can eventually scar over, but the betrayal of a sister is an open vein that never stops bleeding. Erica has always been seen as the stable one, the one who kept it all together while Tina was the fire. But if the fire has been directed at Erica now, who is left to stand in the gap? The gospel community is in a state of absolute shock. How do you sing about faith and family when your own family is a crime scene? How do you tell the world to go get it, when the very thing you've lost is your sense of safety within your own bloodline? Insiders are saying that the confrontation between the two was nothing short of a tragedy. There were no cameras, no publicists, and no scripts. Just two sisters standing in the wreckage of a legacy that took 30 years to build. Tina has reportedly cut Erica off completely. No calls, no texts, no joint ventures. The Mary Mary brand, which was already on shaky ground, is now effectively dead in the water. But the brand is the least of their worries. What about the children? What about the mother who has to watch her daughters tear each other apart? This is the part of the story that the magazines don't tell you. They focus on the headlines and the shock value, but they don't talk about the quiet moments in the middle of the night when Tina is forced to replay every memory, every tour bus conversation, and every prayer session, wondering if it was all a lie. Was Erica looking her in the eye and comforting her about Teddy's other women, while hiding her own involvement? The psychological toll of that kind of deception is enough to break the strongest mind. And Tina, God bless her, has already been through so much. As the industry waits for an official statement, the silence from both camps speaks volumes. Usually when a fake story breaks, PR teams are quick to shut it down. But this time, nothing. Just a haunting empty space where a sisterhood used to be. The fans are divided, heartbroken, and confused. Some refuse to believe Erica could ever be capable of such a thing, while others say the signs of tension have been there for years. But regardless of what side you take, the pain is universal. We are watching the slow-motion collapse of a dynasty. In the coming days, more details will surely emerge. More sources will come forward and more leaks will hit the blogs. But for now, we are left with the image of a woman who fought for her marriage only to be blindsided by her own flesh and blood. Tina Campbell is crashing out because there is nowhere else for her to go. When the foundation of your world turns out to be made of sand and lies, you don't just fall, you shatter. Stay tuned as we dive deeper into the timeline of this betrayal, because what we've uncovered so far is only the tip of the iceberg. This is of the fallout, and believe me, the pain only gets deeper from here. The silence that followed the initial explosion of this scandal has been louder than any shout. It was about the shock of the admission, it is about the haunting aftermath. The forensic reconstruction of a betrayal that has left the gospel world paralyzed. As Tina Campbell enters a state of total isolation, the question isn't just why this happened, but how long has the wool been pulled over our eyes? How do you look at the person who shared your childhood bed, your dreams, and your platform and see a stranger? Sources close to the Campbell household are describing an atmosphere of funereal grief. This isn't just a celebrity feud, it's a total systemic collapse of a family. Insiders claim that the confrontation where Erica allegedly admitted to the threesome with Teddy wasn't a heated argument. It was a cold, clinical moment of truth that felt like a blade to the chest. Imagine Tina, a woman who publicly humiliated herself to save her marriage, realizing that the support Erica offered during those crying sessions was perhaps fueled by the guilt of her own involvement. The depth of this crash out is unprecedented. We are seeing reports that Tina has scrubbed her life of anything Mary. It's not just about blocking a phone number. It's about erasing a shared history. Every song they sang together, every Grammy they held together. In Tina's mind, those memories are now tainted. They are no longer monuments of success. They are reminders of a long-term deception. How do you sing Shackles when you realize the person next to you was the one holding the keys to your husband's betrayal? But let's look at the exposed core of this nightmare. Why no? Why would Erica, the sister who built an image on being the balanced and graceful one, let this slip? Some say the weight of the secret became too heavy as Tina began to truly heal. Others suggest that a third party, someone from Teddy's past who was also involved, threatened to go public, forcing Erica's hand. The threesome allegation is the ultimate taboo in the church community, but in the dark corners of the entertainment industry, these stories are often whispered about. To have it hit the front porch of a gospel dynasty is like a bomb going off in the middle of a Sunday service. Teddy Man, the man at the center of this hurricane, has reportedly gone into hiding. After years of public repentance and the marriage lover branding, this latest development effectively incinerates his reputation. But the real tragedy isn't his downfall, it's the collateral damage to the sisterhood. Sources say that during the peak of the fallout, Tina was heard saying that she would have preferred 1,000 more strangers in her husband's bed than one single night involving her own sister. That is a level of pain that no amount of therapy can easily fix. It is a primal scream from a broken soul. And what about the industry? The gospel music world is built on the idea of the perfect family, the healed marriage, and the united front. With Tina cutting Erica off so violently, the ripple effect is destroying contracts, tours, and legacy projects. But Tina doesn't care about the money. You can't put a price on the sanity she lost while trying to figure out where the lies ended and the truth began. She is reportedly crashing out by refusing to play the good Christian sister role anymore. No more fake smiles for the cameras. No more healing interviews. Just raw, unfiltered agony. As we look closer at the timeline, suspicious moments from their old reality show are resurfacing. Fans are now dissecting every side eye, every tense conversation, and every joke made between Erica and Teddy. Was the truth hiding in plain sight for years? Was Tina the only one who didn't see it, or was she the only one who refused to see it? The psychological trauma of realizing your life was a curated lie is enough to make anyone lose their mind. This is the dark side of fame and the even darker side of family secrets. We are watching Tina Campbell navigate a labyrinth of grief that no one should ever have to walk. In the next part of this investigation, we will look into the evidence that forced the admission and the legal steps Tina is taking to ensure she never has to stand on a stage with her sister again. The Mary we loved is gone. All that's left is the wreckage of a betrayal that will be talked about for generations. Hold your breath, because the evidence in the part is about to change everything you thought you knew about the Campbell sisters. The final act of this tragedy is no longer about whispers or rumors. It is about the cold, hard evidence that has turned a family home into a courtroom. If Into the Part was the haunting silence of a house divided, Into the Part is the sound of the gavel falling on a legacy. We have reached the point of no return, the moment where the evidence became too loud to ignore, and Tina Campbell decided that the only way to save herself was to burn the bridge to her past. The breaking point reportedly came from a digital footprint that no one thought to erase. Insiders are buzzing about a series of archived messages and cloud-stored media that were uncovered during a routine digital cleanup of the family's shared devices. It wasn't just a confession from Erica's lips. It was the digital ghost of a betrayal. Alleged photos and time-stamped exchanges from years ago, dates that coincide with some of Tina's most public moments of healing, showed a level of intimacy between Erica and Teddy that crossed every sacred line of sisterhood. The threesome wasn't just a fleeting mistake. It was a hidden chapter of their lives that had been meticulously edited out for the sake of the Mary brand. When Tina saw the evidence, the crash out became a total shutdown. Sources say she didn't scream this time. She didn't burn letters in the driveway like she did years ago. She simply packed a bag, changed her numbers, and instructed her legal team to begin the process of professional and personal decoupling. This isn't just a divorce from a husband. It is a divorce from a sister. The legal filings are rumored to include a non-disparagement clause so strict it would essentially erase the mention of each other's names in public forever. Tina is effectively trying to unbecome a sister. But the most gut-wrenching part of this exposed reality is the impact on the gospel community. We are talking about a duo that built an empire on God in Me. Now, fans are looking back at footage of them praying together on stage, wondering how Erica could lay hands on her sister in prayer while carrying the weight of such a betrayal. The hypocrisy is what's killing the fans. It's the idea that while Tina was fighting for her life and her sanity, the person she looked to for spiritual strength was the one contributing to her demise. Erica Campbell, usually the voice of reason and the face of composure, is reportedly crumbling under the weight of the public's judgment. The admission has cost her more than just a singing partner. It has cost her the moral high ground she stood on for 20 years. While some of her inner circle claim she was groomed into the situation by Teddy's manipulation, the public isn't buying it. In the eyes of the fans, a husband's betrayal is a sin, but a sister's participation is a sacrilege. As we look at the wreckage of 2026, the future of the Campbell family is a dark, uncertain road. Tina has reportedly moved into a private estate, away from the prying eyes of the industry, surrounded only by a few trusted friends who were never part of the Mary machine. She is crashing out by opting out of the fame, the family gatherings, and the faith-based performances that now feel like a hollow mockery. The tragedy of Tina Campbell is a cautionary tale for the world. It tells us that sometimes the call is coming from inside the house. It tells us that the people we think are our anchors can sometimes be the very weights that drown us. This is the ultimate fallout. There are no more songs to sing, no more albums to drop, and no more Mary reunions on the horizon. The lights have gone out on the stage, and all that's left is a broken woman trying to find her voice in a world that sold her a lie. This concludes our deep dive into the fall of the Campbell dynasty. The truth is out, the blood is spilled, and the sisters are no more. Whether Tina ever finds peace remains to be seen, but one thing is certain: the gospel industry will never be the same again. Don't forget to look back at the part and Into the Part to see how this nightmare began. This was the story of a betrayal so deep even the heavens wept. This is more than just a scandal. It is a tragedy that has shaken the very foundation of faith and family. We've laid out the timeline, the admissions, and the heartbreaking evidence that has led to the total collapse of the Campbell sisterhood. But now, the most important part of this story is you. We want to hear from the fans who have followed Mary from the very beginning. Are you standing with Tina in her decision to cut everyone off and protect her peace? Or do you believe that in the world of gospel, there is always room for a radical kind of forgiveness, even for a betrayal this deep. The comments are already exploding and the world is divided. Was Erica a victim of manipulation, or was this a cold-blooded choice that ended a legacy? Drop your thoughts below. But please keep it respectful, as there are real broken hearts behind these headlines. If this story touched you, if it made you hug your own siblings a little tighter today, then hit that like button and share this video. It helps us keep bringing you the truth behind the curtain of the entertainment industry. And if you haven't already, you need to click that subscribe button and turn on the bell notifications right now. We are tracking every new leak, every legal filing, and every social media move Tina and Erica make. You don't want to be the last to know when the next update drops, because believe me, this fallout is far from over. Thank you for watching, for searching for the truth with us, and for supporting the channel. We'll see you in the next one, where we dive even deeper into the secrets the industry tried to bury. Stay tuned.